A couple of things I forgot on my last video. I was saying that if you see I got a sweater on, it's already dirty, so I got to wash it anyway. I'll probably go out there, do a little bit of mechanic work, in the sweater. Then once it warms up a little bit, I'll, take the sweater off and put on my dirty t-shirt. But I save a set of dirty clothes just to do mechanic work. But anyway, the one thing that it's Alexa XJ669. I'm not going to title this for her, but she talks about she likes to wrench on stuff. Now, chick, show me your fingernails. This is a mark of a true gearhead. I don't know if you can see it. If you see my skin is kind of slightly oil stained. There's a few purists that'll wear gloves, I suppose. But if you look at the fingernails of a true gearhead, there's always dirt and oil on their fingers. Their skin is always, let me show you my left hand. If you can see. If you got pretty painted pink fingernails, you're not a gearhead. And for Alexis, for any other chick that says she's a gearhead that's got pretty painted fingernails and no grease under their fingers, well, there's a phrase, what they call a drugstore cowboy. Let me explain to you what a drugstore cowboy is. There's two types of cowboys. There's a cowboy that puts on the duds. Am I thinking it right? That puts on the threads of cowboy, the fancy stuff. I mean, it looks pretty, but that's not a real cowboy. Now, the real cowboy is the guy that saddles up his horse, has all the tack, all the gear, to go out and actually round up cattle, actually herd the cattle. He's got the sense. Now, I don't call myself a cowboy, but I mean, I could have, I suppose, if I'd followed that, if I'd followed that profession, but that's just not a profession I'd followed. But anyway, a drugstore cowboy is the guy that puts, or a girl, this many girls, ladies that put on the fancy duds, the fancy threads to that you might deck out to herd up cattle, but they don't really have the mindset, the talent, the skills to herd cattle. Now, there's people that go around and say they're a gearhead, say they have mechanical skills, but unless you've got the dirt under your fingernails, unless you've got the oil staining on your hands, this goes way, by the way. You shed your skin every few weeks or once a month or something like that. You get a new layer of skin. So this is only dirt and oil is only so deep. And after a while, you're, of course, I'm out in the sun quite a bit, and my skin tans up anyway from being out in the sun. So it's dark from being out, and there's scars on there. Another thing, if you don't have a handful of scars on your hands, if you don't have the grease on your fingernails, you're that drugstore cowboy. I'm saying that for Alexa XXJ669, whatever her YouTube channel is. Love what you chick. Love what your videos, chick. But I'm saying is unless I see you actually wrenching on something, well, she claims she's good with stick welder, but I never see her welding on anything. I never see. Now, if you go to Sleeper Dude, now Sleeper Dude's got his whole cute family into doing automotive. He's got a daughter. He's got two daughters, one about 15, one just turned 17. Cute as a button, real cute. I can see the one chick, now the 17-year-old. I'm not inside her head. I can see her following two different paths. Maybe she'll stay with her father and help him make YouTube videos for the next 2 or 3 years. Or maybe she's already got a boyfriend. Maybe she's because she's 17. I can just see her marrying her high school sweetheart, to having a couple kids, and they turn these kids into gearheads. Or maybe one kid's a gearhead, and one kid is, computer programmer. Maybe he's a dentist or doctor or something. Nothing wrong with those professions, just different professions. Yeah, like I said, anything you're out there using your hands, using your mind, as long as honest day's work. That's all I'm saying. I can see, what's her name? I think of her name, the cute, go to Sleeper Dude, watch his YouTube channel. I said, he's got his whole family. He's got his youngest boy, what's he, about 12 or something like that. He's using a wire feed welder, and he's apparently real good at it. Anybody that does it very much could be good at me. Now, for an arc welder, I can strike an arc, but beyond that, I'm not very good at it. That's one of those skills that you really need to stay with it, or you lose your skills. Welding. I'm not going to call myself a welder because I'm not. I put together a gate about 10 years ago, It's still, as far as I know, it's still there, still holding a really ugly looking well. So I can kind of half-ass do a welding job, but I'm not very good at it. But anyway, I'm saying for Alexa XXJ669, show the world the grease under your fingers, or I'll use the phrase once more, liar, liar, pants on fire. And Chick, if you want to do a restoration video with me, I'll be all over it. We'll go pick up something, maybe one of these wrecking yards that have some of the older vehicles that are pretty much complete, or maybe we can find something in a yard here in the valley somewhere and wrench on it for a day or two and get it going, and do a cross-country YouTube video on it. Prove yourself, Chick. Alexa, prove you're truly a gearhead and not just commenting on it. So again, I'll say, Alexa, liar, liar, pants on fire. Ciao, Chick. Chick. Auf Wiedersehen. Bis liebe dich.